I still can't believe you asked Nate Muncie to be one of your groomsmen.
I never met him until he started dating your mom. We just kind of hit it off and we started hanging out once you moved to Washington. Sorry if it's awkward.
Don't worry about it. I only have to hang out with him for one day. I can make it through it.
How relieved are you that your mom dumped him?
Pretty relieved. If Nate Muncie had become my stepfather, I probably would have murdered him. Hello?
Finn, good news.
The cruise ship still hasn't canceled? I have a paying gig?
I hope you don't get seasick, buddy, because you're spending the next 3 days on a really big boat.
Hey, Roosevelt, find out if I'm allowed to bring anybody with me.
Oh, Finn! Now that really means a lot to me that you want me to come with you.
Actually, I meant Robbie and Dean.
Oh. Yeah, of course. Robbie and Dean. I'm sure I can get them on the cruise.
Thanks a lot, Roosevelt.
Sure, because Robbie and Dean have been helping you get your career back on track.
Yeah, that's great. I gotta go, buddy. Talk to you later.
Hope the ship doesn't sink.
Bye. Guys, pack your bags. We're going on a cruise. We leave first thing tomorrow.
What? We can't go on a cruise tomorrow. The wedding's a week away.
Dean, relax. We leave tomorrow. We come home 3 days later. We'll be back a couple days before the wedding. Think of it as your bachelor party.
Okay, let's do it. You promise we'll be back in 3 days?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Finn, I haven't been to too many bachelor parties, but this has easily been the worst.
Come on, I didn't cause the cruise ship to sink.
We're totally gonna die out here.
Well, aren't you a ray of sunshine?
We're gonna die out here, man. We're lost out here somewhere in the middle of the ocean. I've seen the movie Open Water. Have you seen Open Water? I've seen Open Water. I know how this movie ends. At the end, they both get...
Spoilers. I haven't seen it.
Maybe this isn't Open Water. Maybe this is the movie Castaway and we all end up on a deserted island.
How is that any better?
Well, it's a little better. Tom Hanks eventually got off the island and went home.
Great. I never saw Castaway. Thanks for spoiling that one for me.
Well, at least in Castaway, nobody gets eaten by sharks.
Are you talking about Jaws?
No, I was talking about Open Water.
Oh man, I told you I haven't seen it.
We're all gonna be dead in a few days.
Man, you are a real buzzkill.
Shut up, Fenton Weathers. You know, I saw your little comedy act on the cruise ship. You sucked.
I haven't done stand-up in a while. I'm rusty.
Yeah? Well, when the boat started to sink, I remember thinking, at least I don't have to hear Fenton Weathers tell any more jokes. And then, of course, I end up on the same raft as you.
You have a very negative energy.
I can't even see the other rafts anymore. I think we've drifted pretty far from where the boat sank.
Finn, if I miss my wedding because I'm dead, I'm gonna be so pissed at you. 3 days. You said 3 days and we'd be home.
To be fair, this is only day 2 of the cruise, so don't jump the gun, Dean.
You think we're gonna get rescued? You're an idiot.
You know what? We may or may not be rescued. Who can say for sure? But what I can say for sure is that we'll be on this raft together for a while. So let's make the best of this situation. Why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves and say what we do for a living? My name is Owen, and I'm a dentist.
I'm Robbie. I'm the assistant manager at a hotel.
My name's Samantha and I'm a military-trained survival expert.
Oh my god, really?
No, I was just kidding.
Well, that was funnier than any of the jokes Fenton here told during his so-called comedy show.
You are officially my least favorite person.
Samantha, what do you really do?
I'm a travel agent. I was actually on the cruise to check and see if it was worth recommending to my clients.
How do you feel about the cruise so far?
I have some complaints.
Well, I'm Finn. I'm in between things at the moment. I was a talk show host. Now I'm kind of doing stand-up comedy, which is how I started out.
You probably should retire from comedy.
Just out of curiosity, can you swim?
Who are you and what do you do?
My name's Todd. You know, I have a pretty popular podcast and video blog. And if I ever make it home, I'm telling my viewers to boycott Fenton Weathers.
How do you make a living out of web videos?
Lots of viewers equals sponsors. That's where I make my money.
And what about you? What's your story, besides getting married in a few days?
My name is Dean, and yes, I'm getting married in a few days. Right now, I'm really regretting watching the movie Piranha a week ago. And I work at...
I'm dying of thirst. Is there anything to drink?
We're surrounded by water.
It's seawater. I can't drink that. If I drink too much seawater, it could kill me.
I think you should drink the seawater.
Don't drink the water from the ocean. When the boat started sinking, I grabbed some bottled water and stuffed it into my backpack.
How much is in there?
Not much. If we're careful not to waste it, with 6 of us here, maybe a day?
How long would it last if only 3 of us were here?
It's pretty lucky that the raft drifted back to shore.
Yeah,
And it's still a day before the wedding, so you can still get married tomorrow.
that's great news. I'd hate for all that wedding planning to be wasted.
Are we gonna talk about what happened out there on the raft?
Beth's bridesmaids. Are they hot?
Some of them are.
Which ones?
The married ones.
That sucks.
Guys, I love the way we casually and jokingly sidestep conversations that could really affect our friendship.